Queen Elizabeth II, Britain's longest reigning monarch, passed away today in Scotland at the age of 96. According to Buckingham Palace, she died peacefully this afternoon after her health reportedly took a turn for the worst. And as Britain and the world mourns the loss of this iconic and revered leader, she was loved by her country and by millions of people all across the world. And with Queen Elizabeth's passing, Charles will now become and is now the king. Now, Charles called his mother's death, quote, a moment of the greatest sadness for me and all members of my family, adding, quote, I know her loss will be deeply felt throughout the country and the realms and the Commonwealth and by countless people all around the world. Here now is the host of Uncensored, Piers Morgan, and Fox & Friends co-host Ainsley Earhardt. Ainsley, you, Piers, and Martha did the coverage for the Platinum Jubilee for the channel. And what really amazed me today, she took the throne at the age of 25. She is died now at 96. And from the very first day she became queen, they were planning for this day. And this now, there's a whole series of events that'll happen. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so it's a 10-day process, and they've been planning this. They planned this when, you know, every single king or queen has ever existed. Here's what will happen next. Day one, obviously, everyone is notified. Prime Minister was notified first. And then the new king is officially named immediately when she dies. All flags are flown at half-staff. And then King Charles is supposed to address the nation on TV. Whether that will happen tonight, probably not, because it's late in the UK, probably tomorrow. Then on day 3 and 4, King Charles will set off on his first UK tour as king, and then London will prepare for her funeral with rehearsals. Day 5, the procession from Buckingham Palace to the Houses of Parliament, and then she will lie in state for 3 days, and the public will be able to pay respects and to go and visit. Day 6 through 9, King Charles will visit the Welsh Parliament, and there will be a service at a cathedral, and then day 10 is the funeral. And if you look at the dates, that would be next Saturday, so next weekend, probably the funeral. It'll be a day of mourning, a 2-minute moment of silence over all of Britain, the funeral at Westminster Abbey, and then the committal service at the St. George's Chapel at Windsor Castle, which is about an hour outside of London, and then buried King George IV Memorial Chapel, Sean.
Piers, I don't know if you remember this conversation we had, but we had a really lengthy conversation, and it's very memorable to me because I asked you, you have this connection to the royal family, very unique, a knowledge second to none. And with incredible passion, you outlined and laid out to me why it was so important to you, the royal family, and so important to the people of Britain. Convey that today and specifically your relationship with them.
You know, Sean, this is honestly one of the saddest days of my life. And I'll tell you why. It's because in America, you have presidents. They're kind of like your royal family in a way each time they come along. But they're only ever there for a maximum of 8 years, and then they move on. This queen has been on the throne of this country for 70 years. So I'm 57 years old. She's been the only monarch I've ever had in this country. And she was already reigning for 13 years before I was born. She has straddled so much change in our society here, in our country. She's steered us through good times and bad. She's been through pandemics and terrorism attacks and natural disasters, you know, the tragedies which have befallen the country or other countries. And whether she's been helping us to celebrate or whether she's been consoling us, she's been this constant rock of support. And she represents, Sean, in my opinion, the very best of British values: stoicism, resilience, duty, humility, strength of character, never plays the victim, always looking forward, always putting the country before herself. These kind of leaders are incredibly unusual. You know, I would imagine if she ever ran for public office, which she obviously never did, she would have won by a massive landslide and been the greatest prime minister we ever had, because she had all the qualities you want from a leader. And of course, she met 13 American presidents. She met 15 British prime ministers, another 100 world leaders. So she was gathering all the time this extraordinary amount of knowledge and wisdom about leadership from leaders and about the world. And it made her one of the wisest people I've certainly ever met. I met her on a number of occasions, had the great privilege of it. And she was a remarkably intelligent and feisty and strong woman. And, you know, when I heard today, somebody rang me very close to the royal family, and rumours had been swirling all day about what may be going on. We knew it was serious. All the royal family were going up to Balmoral. Rumours were circulating. And someone called me and said, Piers, I'm really sorry, but the Queen has passed. And it was like I was hit in the back, honestly. It was like a jolt to me. And I told my family immediately, and they were all completely horrified and shocked and upset. And it's hard to describe to people who aren't British why it means so much to us. But it really does. It's touched all of us. And I've shed a tear or two today, and I'm sure I will over the next few days, because she was really this country's grandmother.
Well, what a powerful statement you made, Piers. And by the way, my deepest condolences to you and to all the people of Great Britain. I remember both you and Ainsley and Martha and the Platinum Jubilee coverage. Ainsley, I remember specifically, you had many anecdotal stories about her life, her loves, her passions. Remind people some of that.
Yeah, I fell in love with her too. And Piers, our sympathies to you and to all the people of Great Britain. And we loved her too. You know, all of the women over here in America, we all are little girls deep down inside. And we fantasized about being princesses when we were little. And we just loved her. And we're hopeless romantics at heart. And we love just to follow the royal family and visit London. And it's just such a special place. And it was a pleasure to work with you, Piers. And I know how much you love her. And some of the stories that I learned when I was doing my research for the Platinum Jubilee are really, she had a sense of humor. Her grandfather, everyone was scared of him, King George, and she would visit him, and he had a pet parrot named Susie, and actually Charlotte. Susie was her dog that she took on her honeymoon. The pet parrot was Charlotte, and Charlotte was walking back and forth on the dining room table, and she would feed the parrot sugar cubes, and the grandfather would let the parrot do that. He also had a beard, and she would lead him around his house by the beard, and the Archbishop of Canterbury witnessed this and was taken aback and said, basically, this child is the only one that would be able to do that, and lead him around his house like he was a horse, and they would play together. She loved her dogs, her corgis. She had 30 of them over the course of her reign, and she even took one on her honeymoon, as I said. She loved her husband. She loved Prince Philip, and she met him at 13 years old. He was basically assigned to babysit her at the Naval Institution in Dartmouth, and she fell in love with him at 13, and then they were married. They were engaged later in life, and they announced the engagement when she was 21, and they were married. He said the secret of a wedding, when asked, is tolerance, because we know he had his mischievous side, and she said after he died, that mischievous, inquiring twinkle was as bright at the end as it was when I first set eyes on him. Her father, when he died, she became queen, unbeknownst to her in the middle of the night. She woke up and Philip had to tell her, and he said it was the hardest conversation I've ever had with her. And her lady in waiting was watching them pace back and forth, and when the queen came inside, she realized, she hugged her, and then she realized, I'm hugging the queen, and she knelt down and she curtsied. But can I end with this? When her father died, Sean, she said, we are all just visitors, this time, this place. We are just passing through. Our purpose here is to learn, to grow, to love, and then we return home.
Last question, Piers. How will Great Britain respond to King Charles?
You know, it's a big challenge because there's no one like the Queen. And she's irreplaceable, really. And we've never known any different. The only good thing he has going for him, I think, well, he's got many good qualities, but the good thing he has going for him, he's been waiting for this moment for his entire life. It's been the longest apprenticeship ever. And of course, he was learning at the seat of the greatest monarch there's ever been. So I actually think Charles will be a very good king, albeit he'll face a lot of challenges about how to modernize the monarchy and move it forward and to keep it going now that we've lost this enormous light. You know, I remember being in the summer with you, Ainsley, and with Martha, right in the centre of things outside the palace. And when the Queen walked out, What I'm grateful for is that we had that moment as a country and the world to show her what she meant for us. And there was such euphoria down the Mall that day. And I think we all felt this excitement. It was unbelievably thrilling to be able to say to her, thank you, Mom, for this incredible reign. And the other solace we have is that she's now reunited with Prince Philip. And they're the only two good things that have come on what is one of the saddest days in the history of this country. I wish Charles all the very best. He'll be King Charles III. And I thank all my American friends who've been, I've got to say, a number of people have contacted me just to check that I'm okay and to send their condolences. It's really touching. She moved the entire world, and I know Americans loved her and share our loss, and we are a nation in deep mourning tonight.
Well, what a line, just passing through, all of us just passing through. Piers Morgan, our deepest condolences to you and our friends in Great Britain. Thank you, Ainsley Earhardt. Thank you as well. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.